Well, welcome to our weekly dollar cost average update, and I hope you had a great Christmas and I wish you a happy new year. We are 15 weeks into our DCA experiment right now, and even though we're pulled back from the all-time high of 108,000 on December 17th, we've had an exciting year, exciting quarter, and we're on the precipice of starting 2025 where we fully expect Bitcoin to really take off. So this is a good time as we enter the new year to review how our dollar cost averaging has been doing, and I hope that you will be inspired to review your own dollar cost averaging to make sure that you are stacking enough sats as we enter 2025. All right, so if you like where this is going, hit that like button and let's get into it. So this chart is showing the daily Bitcoin price since we started our experiment in September 16th, 15 weeks ago. The weekly buys are indicated in green. The price has been rising pretty steadily since September 16th, and it took a catapult after the election on November 5th, right around here. You can see it shot up, went to an all-time high of 108,000, and we've been going a little bit down for the last 2 weeks. But to be honest, our price today at around just under 94,000 is actually below where we bought about 4 or 5 weeks ago. So we've been going sideways, and that's the exciting part of dollar cost averaging, is that we're stacking more sats when the price is low and continually buying even when the price is up. So let's go ahead and look at the performance of our dollar cost averaging. So we're about 93,800, let's call it 93,800. I'll go ahead and plug that into our spreadsheet. So at 93,800, we have bought 828,000 Satoshis so far. We have acquired that at an average spot price of 69,000 over the 15 weeks. We're $573 invested. Current value is a lucky 777, and we made $204 or 35% on that investment. If you annualize that performance, that's 123% based on a 15-week return of 35%. So you can see here that since about 5 weeks ago, the last 5 purchases were actually underwater because the current price of 93,800 is less than the price that we acquired the last 5 weekly buys. So that means that today we're going to get a really good price when we buy our $25. Overall, this is an awesome 123% APR. And let's go ahead and compare that to some other key asset classes of gold and S&P 500 stocks. So you can see going back to September 16th, which is the 15 weeks of our experiment, Bitcoin is up 58% in that time. S&P 500 stocks are up about 5%, and then gold is up 1%, let's call it 0.99. So gold has pretty much been flat for the last 15 weeks. I think it did have a little bit of a spike in the middle of that, but after 15 weeks, we're at 1%. Bitcoin is up 12x that of the S&P 500. And let's go ahead and look going back to 1 year performance. As of the end of 2023, Bitcoin is up 113%. Gold is up 30%, and then S&P 500 is 28%. So gold and S&P are tracking with each other, almost the same performance going back 12 months. And Bitcoin is almost 4x, so the increase of both of those. Let's go ahead and look going back 2 years. So going back 2 years, Bitcoin is up 447% versus stocks up 50%, and then gold up 45%. Bitcoin is a full 10x increase, 10x more gains than gold, and let's call it 9 to 10 increase over stocks. Again, gold and stocks are very similar to each other. You know, in terms of asset classes, like we're saying, Bitcoin is the ultimate store of value asset class. It is on track to take over the store of value duties from the other asset class that you could think of: real estate, stocks, precious metals, gold, bonds, and that is certainly being proven by this performance that you see here. I'm going to go ahead and buy the weekly buy for today again because Bitcoin price is down. We're going to be buying more Satoshis. Just to keep it simple, I'm just going to use their market buyer. It looks like the price is around 93,705. I'm buying with USDT and confirm purchase. All right. Looks like it has been bought. So there we go. So there's our purchase for today. Just a quick update. Again, we are getting ready to start 2025. I just put out a video on how deep and how long the current dip is going to go. So check out that video, because this dip is on track to end in a few weeks, probably in January. And we're going to be inaugurating a new president, new administration coming in, very crypto friendly. A lot of macro factors throughout the world globally, other nation states, US states as well, and corporations are all piling in. So congratulations to you if you're watching this. You are early and you can front run all of these entities, all the institutions and the government. Keep stacking sats. Share this out with someone that you know who needs to hear this, who's still stuck in the failed fiat monetary system. So thank you. Happy New Year, and until next time, be wise, be safe, and stack sats.